Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Thursday edition of the Greater Houston Area Rankings Scoreboard. We'll go over all the games that are scheduled for the ranked teams this weekend. And starting with this week, we're going to add a little feature. We're going to go in depth on one game each day. Today, we're going to go in depth on the Klein Forest game. Tomorrow, Friday, we're going to go in depth on the Magnolia West game. And on Saturday, we'll go in depth on the Cy-Fair Cy Creek game. So be sure to tune in and get the in depth on those games. Let's get into the schedule for this week. On Thursday, number 2, Katy takes on Peyto. Number 4, Westfield takes on Aldine Nimitz. Number 6, The Woodlands takes on Cleveland. Number 8, Ridgepoint takes on Fort Bend Elkins. Number 12, Stratford hosts Northbrook. Number 15, Klein Cain takes on Klein Forest, and we're going to go in depth on that game in just a minute. Number 16, Cy Ranch plays Cy Park. Number 21, Houston Lamar takes on Houston Westbury. And number 21, Single Ranch takes on Katy Jordan. This game is going to have a lot of implications in 19-6A, and I can tell you, this will not be a clean district. We will be going deep into the tiebreakers at the end of the year in 19-6A. Now let's go in depth on that Klein Forest game. As you can see, Klein Cain comes into the game undefeated at 5-0, 2-0 in district play. Klein Forest comes into the game 3-2, 1-1 in district play. Klein Cain's scoring 43 points a game and giving up 18 points a game, while Klein Forest is scoring 29 points a game and giving up 15. Best win for Klein Cain, I think, is their 49-14 win over Cy Falls. They haven't lost a game, so no worst loss. Best win for Klein Forest is their 42-21 win over Alief Taylor. Worst loss for Klein Forest, they've lost 2 games, both very close games. Clear Springs by 7, and then they lost to Tomball Memorial by 3. So those 2 losses have come back and pined 10 points. So this is a quality team. This will not be a cakewalk for the Hurricanes. Klein Cain leads the all-time series 4-0, and Klein Forest would love to get on the board tonight. But here's the reason why I picked this game as the matchup to go into tonight. These teams like to score points when they play each other. Their average combined points per game when they play is almost 100 points per game at 95.5. 2 years ago, it was 110. They always are in all 4 of the matchups they've gotten into the 80s. So if you're looking for a pointsy game to watch tonight, tune in on Texan Live. Find this game on Texan Live. These teams like to score points. Move on to tomorrow's games in 6A. Number 1, North Shore travels to number 14, Summer Creek. Number 3, Atascocita travels to Beaumont to take on United. Number 5, Shadow Creek host Fort Bend Elkins. Number 10, C.E. King host Kingwood. Battle of ranked teams as number 17, Clear Falls travels to Dickinson to take on the number 11 Gators. This is also going to be a key matchup in district play there. Number 18, Deer Park host Pasadena. Number 19, New Caney host Conroe. Number 20, Hightower takes on Fort Bend Dulles. Number 24, Clear Springs hosts the undefeated Buccaneers of Brazos Wood. And number 25, Klein Oak plays Klein. In Saturday action, it'll be number 9, Klein Collins versus Tomball Memorial. Number 13, Jersey Village at Cy Ridge. And number 22, Cy-Fair plays Cy Creek. Number 9, Tompkins is open this week. And we move on to 5A action. Number 2, Foster hosts Fort Bend Kempner. Number 14, Kingwood hosts Goose Creek Memorial. In Friday action, ranked matchup as number 1 Fort Bend Marshall travels to Texas City to take on the number 11 Stingarees. Number 4, Lake Creek travels to Rosenberg to take on Lamar Consolidated. Another battle of ranked teams as number 5 Port Arthur Memorial travels to LaPorte to take on the number 15 Bulldogs. Tomorrow night, game that we'll go in depth on tomorrow, number 6 Magnolia West travels across town to take on Magnolia. Number 7 Port Neches Groves host Willow Ridge. Number 12 Barbers Hill plays Baytown Lee. And number 13 Dayton takes on Galena Park. In Saturday action, number 8 Angleton takes on BF Terry. Number 9 Galveston Ball takes on Houston Austin. And then in a game that I'm going to be at Saturday morning, 11 a.m., number 10 Fulshire host Friendswood. Number 3 Mandeville is open this week. 4A action on Friday. Another game I'm going to be at Friday, 7 o'clock at the Pasture of Payne. Number 10 Brookshire Royal takes on number 1 Belleville. Number 3 Lumberton host Splendora. Number 4 Little Cypress Mauriceville travels to Vidor. Number 6 West Orange Stark takes on Hampshire Finette. Number 7 Jasper takes on Bridge City. Number 8 El Campo hosts Bay City. Number 9 Navasota host Meadville. Number 2 Silsbee and number 5 Stafford are open this week. On 3A action on Friday, big matchup is number 1 versus number 3 as the number 1 Columbus Cardinals travel to Hallettsville to take on the number 3 Brahmas. Number 2 Hitchcock host Yoakum. Number 4 Orangefield host Cleveland Arlington. Number 5 East Chambers host Buna. Number 6 Anahuac travels to Curryville. Another battle of ranked teams as number 7 Bowling host number 9 Van Black. Number 10 Brazos takes on East Bernard. Number 8 Tidehaven is open this week. And we move on to the non-UAL 11-man action. Friday's games. Number 1 St. Thomas travels to San Antonio to take on Central Catholic. Number 2, John Cooper hosts Fort Worth Country Day. Big matchup here is number 3 versus number 4 as the number 3 St. John's takes on number 4 Bel Air Episcopal. Number 5 Kincaid travels to Dallas to take on St. Mark's. Another matchup of ranked teams is number 7 Houston Lutheran South takes on number 6 Fort Bend Christian. Number 8, the Woodlands Christian takes on Beaumont Kelly. Number 9, Cypress Christian takes on Eustis Christian. And number 10, Tomball Concordia Lutheran takes on St. Pius X. And in our 6-man Super 6 action, number 1, Pasadena First Baptist takes on Westbury Christian. Number 2, Conroe Covenant takes on St. Francis. And number 4, Fort Bend Chargers play Houston, Texas Christian. Number 3, Baytown Christian. Number 4, Sugarland Logos Prep. And number 6, Emory Weiner are open this week. And that's going to wrap it up for today. Tune in tomorrow for the Friday edition of the GHA Ranking Scoreboard Show. And we'll go over the scores from tonight's game, look at the schedules again, and we'll go in depth on the Magnolia West matchup for tomorrow.